In the greenhouse game, each week begins with 3 players entering the greenhouse, earning power in deciding who goes home each cycle. Players in the greenhouse designate which players are vulnerable at each week's banishment. Additionally, players are able to earn seeds, the in-game currency, and the vulnerable players can use those seeds to buy their way out of precarious situations. Alliances must be forged, lies must be told, and at the end of each cycle, someone has to go home. It's the ultimate game of negotiation. Do you strike now or save your power for later? Do you rescue a valuable ally or do you hang on to your seeds? 14 enter, 1 will leave. This is The Greenhouse, Season 3. Okay, for this next greenhouse challenge, everyone competes!
Yay!
So the way it's going to go, I'm going to randomize a list of your names, and whoever's at the top of that list goes first. That person will choose one other player to face off against. And that challenger will choose which game they'll be playing. The winner stays in the game, the loser's booted out of the challenge. The first is your classic beanbag throw. Okay, first one to score wins. The next one is a game called Spot It. You will each get a card that has a bunch of pictures on it. Every pair of cards has one image in common. For this one, it's the car. Do you see?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So you will start with your cards like this. On my go, you'll put it down, and the first person to say the image that matches eliminates the other player. Does this make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. The last one is Pick Up 21. I will put these humongous cards in 3 piles, and you will have to run one at a time to each pile, and the first one to bring 21 total. And bring me back 21 total.
Oh, like the, it's not 21 cards.
Oh, yes, sorry.
3 cards.
There's 3 cards that add up to 21. Yes.
Gotcha. How do face cards count?
Blackjack rules, so face cards are 10, ace is 1 or 11.
I have a question. Do you have to go to each different pile?
Yes.
Okay.
And it has to be 21, can't be over. It has to be
Cannot
exactly
be
21.
Also, additionally, anyone who eliminates more than one player gets a seed.
Ooh.
Who's going first?
Bren.
Bryn!
Wow.
Stand up here. Okay. Who is your challenger?
Allie.
Alright, Allie versus Bryn. Allie, what game do you want to play?
Let's just spot it.
Love it. We just flip out at the same time. Are you ready? In 3, 2, 1, go.
Water. Drop.
Alright. Sorry, Allie, you're eliminated.
Good job, Bren.
Okay. Allie, since you've been eliminated,
yeah.
go on and grab lunch, head inside. Goodbye. Who's the next mover? Thomas, come on.
I think go against Jack.
Jack, come on up.
Joking.
Because he's trying to target me.
Oh, funny. He chooses the game now.
Yes. What game would you like to play?
I would do spotting style for the running, so
Okay.
I kind of like. Can I change? Can I do beanbag?
Yep.
Okay, we'll do beanbag.
3, 2, 1, go. Sorry, Jack, you've been eliminated.
That's okay. Good job. That was fun. Yeah.
I want to see some fire from Cat.
Cat, come on, girl.
Come on, girl.
Come on, fire!
Cat, who is your challenger?
Zach.
That was quick. Zach, come on up.
I'll be playing the card game.
Which card game?
Oh, I'm sorry, the 28.
21. To confirm, it's 21.
Wait, what is an ace?
It's 11 or
Oh, I thought it was a 1. Wait,
Okay. Alright, Kat, who is the next mover?
I'm gonna pick Olivia.
Olivia, come on up. Who's your challenger?
Bryn.
Bryn, come on up. Bryn, what game are we gonna play?
Let's do cornhole.
Cornhole. Let's go. Sorry, Olivia, you are out of challenge.
Good game. Proud of you. That was impressive. I'm sorry. I play a lot.
And congratulations, Bryn, you win a seed.
Shane.
Shane, come on up. Who is your challenger?
Bryn.
Good. All right, Bryn, what's the challenge?
Spot it.
Spot it. Okay. 3, 2, 1, go.
We're trying to find the other person's son.
Oh.
All right. Sorry, Bryn, you've been eliminated.
No, not
Good job, Bryn.
I'm hungry. Get you some food right out here.
Anybody want to go?
I'll go.
Brady this.
Brady, come on
Was that a
up.
bad move?
Brady, who's your challenger?
I am going to pick Rogue.
Rogue, come on up.
Only one Austinite can survive.
I'm gonna take cornhole.
Cornhole. Oh!
I only got one. Oh yeah, I'm gonna go eat.
Hi, Brady, who's the next mover?
There is 3 people who haven't gone yet. Edmund, you're gonna go.
Edmund, come on up. Who's your challenger?
Brady.
Damn.
Brady, what's the challenge?
Let's do 21 pickup.
21 pickup. All right.
What does that make?
All right, that's 21 for Edmund. Sorry, Brady, you're out of the challenge. Come on, Kenny. Come on, Matt. Big Matt.
Remember when I was cocky like 2 minutes ago?
I was just gonna say Shakira since you're in the greenhouse already.
Okay, Shakira, come on up. All right, Shakira, who is your challenger? Abrielle, come on up. Abrielle, I have a challenge for you. Which one is it?
Spot it.
Spot it? Okay, 3, 2, 1, go.
Dog.
Oh, God, you were fast.
Sorry, Shakira, you've been winning.
Everybody's gone? Does anybody want to go?
I mean, any of us will get a seed if we win. Because we've all
Oh yeah, we've all won one.
Thomas.
Oh,
I'll let you.
Alright.
Who's your challenger?
Trying to think what game they would pick.
What is the challenge?
I'll pick Cat again.
Come on, Kat.
Feels so special.
I don't know. Kat, what's the game?
Spot it.
Spot it. All right, you ready? In 3, 2, 1.
Cat.
All right.
Cat. That is correct.
Kat gets the cat.
Cat.
Kat gets a seed.
Can we agree on two first? Are we good?
That's what
Yes.
Yes.
Like
Absolutely.
whatever power. I'm not great.
I'll do you.
Yeah, that's fine.
If y'all keep me safe, I will throw.
Okay.
Y'all agree on that?
Yeah.
I want to go in.
Okay. Edmund. What's the game?
Spot it.
3, 2, 1.
Meanwhile. Hold on. Bomb.
All right. Sorry, Edmund. You have been eliminated
Can
from
we
the
not
challenge.
say I threw it though?
Oh yeah.
No, I got you.
And
Thank you.
congratulations.
I
You
just
get a
don't want them to think I
seed.
threw
No.
Shane.
Absolutely not. Abrielle.
Abrielle.
I picked the challenge.
The challenger. And also, technically, you could pick Shane. So, which of the two will you be facing off against?
Pick me because I already have seed. And I'll throw it to you and you can get a seed.
Okay, well, I'll pick Shane.
Shane, what's the game?
You about to run. No, I'm kidding.
Okay, 3, 2, 1, go.
The hand.
The hand. All right. Sorry, Shane, you've been eliminated. We still have to determine first place. Sorry. So Abrielle won, so she would pick Kat as the mover, who would pick Abrielle as the challenger.
Okay.
So what is the challenge?
Oh, stop it.
Okay, come on up. 3, 2, 1.
Is there a match? Wait a
There
minute.
is.
The dolphin?
Yes, correct.
I legit was like, I don't think.
Abrielle's first, Kat is second, and Shane is third. Let's quickly head to the greenhouse so we can do the choices, and then y'all can have them.
Safety.
Yes.
Safety from the sun. Safety from the
Here we
wind.
go. It is time for the flower picking ceremony. Shane, you came in third, so you choose first.
I will go with Rose.
All right, Shane chooses rose. Kat, you came in second. You could steal the rose or claim one of the other 2 flowers. What would you like?
I like tulip.
There you go. Abrielle, you could claim sunflower or steal one of the 2 already claimed flowers.
Okay. I do not want sunflower. I will be honest.
You won first.
Does anyone want it even a little bit? I do not want it.
I mean, if we're going by precedent order, I guess I'll take it.
Are you sure?
I mean, if you don't want it, you're gonna choose, and then you're gonna choose this. It's fine. I mean, that makes it sound congenial.
Okay.
Well,
Oh.
if she stole from Kat, then Kat would definitely be sunflower.
Oh, you don't get to steal?
Correct.
It's okay. You can have mine.
Okay, I'll still rose.
Yeah,
I didn't want to ruffle any feathers.
that's fine.
All right, so the standings for the week: Shane is sunflower, Abrielle is rose, and Kat is tulip. Dr. Lynch.
There's one person that I am really worried about. Okay, very smart. Thomas. Smart, good in comps, worried about him.
Yeah. The experience, I love Thomas, but the experience just scares me. He hasn't, I haven't seen anything to me that, yells that, but that could also be a very well done thing.
How are y'all feeling about the game so far? How do you think that y'all are gonna I mean, obviously you don't have to tell me your strategy because if you're not comfortable doing that, don't do that. But, I mean, strategy-wise, what do y'all think?
I think by moving a little bold and grabbing or asking.
Girl, I'm terrified of you.
Jesus Christ, don't say that.
No.
I think by just doing that and breaking the ice and being Rogue, choose me, going in there, choosing the rose. I think having that first bit of power forced everyone to try to get to know me and talk to me and whether that was disingenuous or not, it happened and it's definitely.
I did the same thing.
Yeah.
I saw you do it. I said, you know what?
I think it's gonna play off good in the long run, and so I feel me, him, and Rogue automatically have a good little alliance because we were the first. I think it was just a special bond that we were able to build by being the first people in the greenhouse and having to work through and navigate that.
I promised y'all first and second round.
And I do.
Once we're not safe.
I do have poison. Okay. So, and the other person who had poison
It's gone.
is no longer with us. Yeah.
The poison was the wax seal on the envelope.
Yeah, if there was any teeter totter, it was you remind, oh, he's got poison, then it's okay, whatever. But also mainly because everyone was well, he said he was my bestie, he's my bestie too. Oh no, he's your bestie, and everyone was coming.
I was his bestie.
So
Everyone was besties.
I was his bestie.
He said
I
he
was
was saying everyone was his bestie.
But I
He
do
told
have
me.
I do have poison. I think I'm gonna use it next round because I don't want to use it too late. So I'm telling you guys that ahead of time so it doesn't catch y'all off guard because neither of you are my target.
Okay, good.
At all.
Thank you.
Can you explain to me how poison works? Because really, truly, honestly, I read the rules so long
It's a
ago.
poison daisy chain. So
Okay.
basically I put it in a little box and everybody chooses someone to save until there's one person left to go home, to be banished. So I just think that the best option would to use it early so it's not personal, but also so you can kind of get a concrete idea. And I did want to warn y'all about that because neither of y'all I don't want either of y'all to go home.
Oh, thanks.
So
I don't want you to go home either.
Sweet.
So,
and you
Brain over here.
I already told you.
You're saying that we aren't your targets, but do you have a target, or are you just saying that we aren't?
I don't need to know.
I don't have a target right now.
Okay, I was just.
I'm gonna
And
see
if you
how
did,
this
I'm not
next
asking who.
round.
I just wanted to see if you have one.
Oh, I'd probably tell you if it's not you.
Yeah.
Or someone that you're super close with. But also, I'm not super close with anyone yet. I'm just saying, like, I would use the third round because by then I've seen 2 rounds of people.
Can I pick y'all's brain? If you were in your Shakira or Rogue's position, would you play for seed or immunity? Do you think it's safer for us to play for immunity? Just because...
I know who's gonna let you out,
I
though.
don't think anybody's targeting y'all.
Because Nick is gone and I'm not going to do anything to you. I don't care.
I think I'm gonna play for immunity because I have been talking to everyone and I am scared that people are gonna think I'm trying to be a Nick.
Right. You're like, no, I'm just gathering information.
Well, yeah, I want to like...
It's like a hard time. It is a hard time situation.
I mean, I want to make friends out of this, one. And two, like, I do want to get to know everyone so I can, like, know who's going to be good allies in the future, who I can look out for in the future. Like, I want to be cool with everyone.
Yeah.
It's not like, oh, I'm going to try it, like, you're my bestie, you're my bestie, you're my bestie.
Quick thing, back to this chain. So, you're telling us so that we don't fall victim to being at the end of the chain, so that
So
you
we
want
can
us to
spread.
start.
Yeah. And you can do with that information whatever. I would prefer y'all not to spread it so I don't target this next round.
Good. I didn't want to pick you for that challenge because I trust you, and I felt like the longer you went through, like the more opportunity that you would have to be in the greenhouse.
Yeah.
And I was sad when you got out.
So I trust you, so I'm gonna tell you something.
Okay.
They asked if someone would take 4.
Gotcha.
And no one was really stepping up.
Yeah.
So I kind of was just like, if we're all good and y'all will keep me safe, I'm down for that.
Gotcha. Well, good.
I mean, I don't want everyone to know that.
Yeah.
Because I don't want them to think I feel safe.
Right.
I feel really good now after that in terms of my relationships with people because I was never chosen to be challenged against until I offered at the Final Four since they promised me safety. And the one time I got chosen, it was by an eliminated player, I believe. So I feel good about that. No one felt like they couldn't trust me to where they had to challenge me. So that made me feel a lot better. I already talked to Brielle and Kat. They already told me I'm good on the challenge. I think me and Shane have some sort of secret Final 2. We haven't talked much, but I think we're on the same page. He just scares me because I think he has a strategic mind like me, whereas I think some other people are just kind of going based off their feelings and not based off of the true logic of what the game consists of. So that scares me later on down the road. We'll see how far we can ride it. But I do trust Shane right now. I think my top 2 are probably Shane and Zach. And I do want to get close to Thomas because I haven't talked to him much. But that's also why I said I would throw during the challenge because I feel good with everyone right now to where I don't want to draw blood. So I'd rather just kind of wait. I think I might win within the next 2 rounds. So that's my update.
Some players discuss how they aren't sure how Shane will nominate.
I think he might be the one no one really knows what's going on there.
Well, I mean, he has the most power, and like also has like not really shown a like.
He's been playing quiet.
Yeah, I was gonna say like he hasn't shown like what his, because even if people like, I feel like a lot of people I can read as like what their kind of like style is or goal is or anything like that. And him, I feel like could go a few ways.
No clue.
Yeah.
I guess it's kind of a plus that he has that because
Yeah.
it's going to be very
He
good
has
in
the
the
power.
That's what I was saying. Like, I'm glad that y'all are in it, just because, like, not because like I'm friends with y'all, but I've seen that y'all be communicative.
Yeah.
Like, y'all are open to talking to people about stuff, and that's what I feel like might be able to make decisions easier.
Yeah.
I mean, like that was unanimous.
Yeah.
That
Which
was
is
the wisdom.
easy,
Yeah,
right?
it's easy but scary.
Scary.
Yeah.
I did hear a conversation. People just don't know where your head's at. I think people are just nervous, so that's the only info I have to bring to you.
That's
And
what everyone was talking about upstairs.
Okay. Yeah, I wanted to come down and be like, we were good last round. I'm down to be good this round again, even though I know once again it's disingenuous.
Here's the thing. I am more about like I really want to greenhouse this round for full transparency because I want to be part of an alliance. Like I want the people that actually know the game really well to like go further.
Yeah.
Like we would all be pissed off if we didn't make jury. And
Yeah.
just from being Sunflower just now and like literally no one seeking me out, I'm like, it'll work.
I think they will. I don't know what people are thinking. I think people are just unsure what you're gonna do. I think you're a wild card, which is powerful.
Well, here's the thing. I don't feel like I'm a wild card because the people that I've gone up to and I've been like I've talked to you multiple times and I'm like, yo, I really want to work together.
Yeah.
I have a couple people in line. It's just, when you don't have power the first round, you're kind of just like trying not to die.
It's literally ...
Yeah, it's like, don't want to get plucked up. This is the round, and I'm telling you this, and I mean, it is expected. Like, I know you're going to have conversations after this, but I just want to be transparent. Like, I'm here to play. I want to go to the end. So I'm just trying to get some leeway.
Honestly, I'll sound desperate. I don't even care to sound desperate, but I put a target on my back nominating people, and I understand that luckily no one's in power that I nominated, thank God. But anything you need, I'll be your little rat for the week, for the round, and then we can check back in at the end of the round when it's all said and done, and either neither of us is in power, and we can be like, okay, we talked about my moves, and we talked about your moves, now we're like, trust is set, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I'm down, if this round goes well, and you're like, I'll leave Brady alone, I'm down to definitely look further. How do you feel about chatting during the round? Should we avoid each other a little bit? Do you want me to check in after each little thing? What would make you comfortable?
Honestly, up to you. Play your game. I really don't care either way.
Cool.
But I think you're good in my book.
Okay, I have to use the bathroom.
Go for it.
Go team.
Brady's playing hard. I definitely gave him some opportunity in me asking, like, oh, I'm looking for an alliance. And he was like, oh, we'll pat each other's back, like, round 1, round 2. But it wasn't an offer of, like, let's be in a group. And I very much so left it out there. That's why I wanted to be in power this week. So he is the biggest threat right now, obviously. I don't think I can hit him right now because I still need him to get into the group, but I can go after the people that I think that he's working with. So this round, my plan is to have everyone come for me, come to me, and I guess assess the situation, figure out where everyone's head is at. I'm surprised that I'm a wild card. I don't know what that is about, but everyone's gonna know where my head's at after this round. So
I'm feeling it. I'm curious just how things play out with this.
I don't see anyone being targeted next. You know what I mean? It's
not quite. No.
It's weird.
I feel good with the greenhouse group. I feel good with you. I feel good with Shane. The person who I feel the least good about is Ariel. I just don't feel as strong.
There's no talk much. We haven't talked too much.
You and Ariel? Yeah, same. No, literally same.
Yeah.
So that would be the only person.
I was gonna say, if you talk to her, she is not. She doesn't seem like she's trying to be.
She's one of the sweetest people. I swear.
She's very sweet. Yeah, she's very nice. We just chat with her.
But that's what kind of scares me. I'm like, still before the storm.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That
bro, that storm, it'll hit.
And I know, and that's what I'm saying. Like we all had a directive because we all kind of felt betrayed by what Nick was saying about everybody and making alliance with everybody, and we thought that his play was dangerous. But now because we all pointed at the same person, we're all still pointing, and no one's like.
I think Bryn played it very smart because I was very much under the impression that she was like, if I go, whatever. She said, if I go, it's whatever. And she said, if I go, it makes sense I'm the first to go, I'm this. And I'm like, okay, so, she don't want to be here. But then everyone was like, oh, perfect. We can use her. And then she just whooped ass in that competition. And I'm just like,
and won herself a chip.
Yeah.
And I will say, when we were just in there, she's making an effort to, she walked in and she said, come on, Queen.
Yeah.
And I said, okay, Queen.
The tables
She's speeding up.
Yeah. I'm like, girl, she's in recruitment. When you said that.
She's in recruitment phase.
You said that, and the thing was.
I was an ambassador. She's membership chair.
Yeah.
She chose people for
ambassadors. And he said, when I was saying.
And she's good at it, which is
She's when I was saying what she told me, he was, that doesn't sound like her. I was like, oh, well, she's been playing me this whole time. Because I thought.
Because she did come with a chill vibe. It was chill, but she's not stupid.
She's smart, and after that competition, I think everyone's like, oh crap.
She kicked it into another gear.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
How do you feel about that poison chain? I do not like the poison chain.
Were you in the room when she said that she was allowed to use it? Is everyone aware of that?
But that's what
you did it?
Okay. I trust it. Let me just
fight.
The poison seed just makes it trigger. It
Yeah,
makes it
so-
go. And I kind of hate it because like people were saying like we can kind of like plan and like make sure like who gets out.
You can't.
You cannot. You set the thing free and like it's gonna bounce from person to person. People are gonna pick whoever.
And they're gonna be in survival mode.
The scarier part about that is we're gonna see who people are saving.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You have to pick one person.
It's very strategic.
And people all have like they're people that like they're friends with, but like when it comes down to one person, that's a scary.
It's so messy.
It's so messy. And so like if she triggers that, like that's gonna shit's gonna hit the fan.
And
I told Bren and what's her Shakira, like that I plan on using the poison thing next round because like I haven't talked to them much and I want to establish trust with them. And I said like I'm giving you that warning so you can go ahead and pick your person who's gonna pick you and so on.
You gotta be careful on that.
I know.
Because I'm not gonna put you up.
I'm not telling everyone.
Shane can put you up.
Do you think Shane's gonna put me up?
It depends on if he wants it to get played or not.
Yeah.
I really don't know.
But you can play it before that.
Not if I'm up.
But you can play it before you're up.
You can play before you're up, so if any of us get word that you're gonna go up.
If anyone gets word that I'm gonna go up, tell me.
The poison chain is started by the person banished at the end of the at the end of the week.
Oh, okay.
But what if it's played?
What if it's played by me? With the poison chip?
The same rules apply.
So it's whoever's banished that round chooses
Yeah.
someone to be safe. So it's not you, it's someone.
So someone still gets eliminated this round.
Correct.
Yeah.
So it'd be best to
It's
use
a
it
double
if you
elimination
have someone on the
mechanic.
chopping block that you know is most likely gonna go.
I don't know. I just.
I really don't know who I'm gonna put up.
Yeah.
I wanted to look, but
Is there anyone you're like doubtful of?
I couldn't take it from Cap.
The only person that I am worried about is Thomas because he's very smart and very good at comps. Everyone else,
I agree. For my game personally, I can't put Thomas up right now.
Thomas has your target.
Thomas
or
has
someone.
Thomas has my target, and if I put him up and he doesn't go home, I'm fucked.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Then again, I'm not trying to be in a Nick situation. I'm just trying to talk to everyone. Like I hope I'm not coming off as being two-faced because I'm trying to be like upfront and honest with everyone and talk to everyone and be like diplomatic for right now and see who would be good alliances for the future.
Yeah.
Just because I want to have those conversations with everyone. Like I need to talk to Edmund this round. I need to talk to Shane this round.
Yeah.
I'm just trying not to be too loud or play too crazy of a social game because that's like what's gotten me out of games like this before.
Yeah.
I think we're fine. I think people like us. I will say, I think we need to start kind of showing some cards so that way people know where our head is at. If we don't tell people what we're feeling, then they're going to see us as unpredictable.
Yeah.
So that's where I'm at right now. I do not trust Ali. I will just say that.
That is my person. That's who I'm nominating.
Good.
And I'll tell you that right now.
It's just, to me, sorry, I don't mean to cut you off. Go.
Because I was serious about like us working hard together. So I'm totally about being transparent. I think round 2, this is where we need to find people that we.
Of course, 1000%.
That's why I really wanted the power. And
to me, okay, sorry, go.
No, good. Like when I got this, like, and I started looking around, I'm like, couldn't find anyone. I'm like, no one's coming up to me. So I was like, okay, so I definitely needed this week of safety.
To me, if we're gonna work how we are, I think we are really the two strategic thinkers.
Yeah.
Which is why I want to work with you.
Right.
To me, with how I've seen in Greenhouse, it's always a 4.
I agree.
So we need 2 more.
Yeah.
And it needs to be Hush.
Yeah.
That's my thoughts. The thing about Ali that I do not trust, I want to be quiet because you're right there.
Yeah.
The thing about Ali that I do not trust is she's shown me at least 3 times of her, like, how she's so quick to flip-flop.
Absolutely.
She's very inconsistent. Like when we did the first immunity challenge, she's like, I think I'm going to compete for seeds, I feel safe. And then ran to compete for immunity. And then she said she wanted to keep Nick, and then she just like obviously flipped because that's what everyone was telling her to do. I need someone who knows what they're doing.
I think Ali was talking about how Shakira was a threat. And I'm like, should I tell Shakira that? Want to be messy?
Olivia, coming from someone who's are we going? Are we done? Oh. Okay.
It is time for the Seed Immunity Challenge. So for my non-greenhouse players, it's time for you to make a choice. I will put 1 minute on the clock. If you want to compete for seeds, stay here. If you want to compete for immunity, sit on the golf cart. At the end of the minute, Brady, Jack, Edmund, Thomas, Allie, and Shakira are competing for immunity, while Bryn, Rogue, Olivia, and Zach are competing for 2 seeds. For this challenge, players are offered 3 items: an egg, a beanbag, and a brick. The game is played in 3 rounds. Players will choose one item and try to throw it the closest to the X. Once an item is used, that player may no longer use that type of item. The first 2 rounds eliminate the furthest player, and the last round rewards the closest player with the win.
Got it. Out. Grab a new item now. Grab a new item. This one's out. Got it. Congratulations, Brady. Olivia, I'm sorry, you've been eliminated from the challenge. I'm sorry, Bryn, you've been eliminated. Congratulations, Zach! You've won 2 C's!
You're one of those people that we talked a little bit early on the couch after our interviews, and I was like, okay, good vibe, and then crazy ensues, and
then
it
we
was
haven't really touched
chaos,
bases
and
since
then haven't really gotten to see you, so I really don't want to put you up. It's gonna depend on what Shane does.
Okay.
You are. I'm gonna be honest with you because I'm not gonna lie to your face.
Yeah.
You are on the lower end of people, just in because at this point it's still early on. It's kind of who I have talked to most, and who, even if I haven't talked to them a lot, if we vibe well, and I think even though we haven't talked a lot, I think we could vibe really well.
Yeah.
We could work together well in this game. So I don't want to put you up. You are on my lower end of the list.
I know.
Doesn't mean you're my first choice to put up, or even maybe second or third, and it kind of just depends on what Shane's doing.
Yeah.
And then I don't know. I'm trying to just see what other people are chit-chatting about, but nobody said that they want you to go up.
Yeah.
Or anything like that. So
yeah. I just kind of wanted to confirm what I already knew was true, and you kind of said that. So I just wanted to see where your head was at and let you know that I agree with you. I do feel like we have good vibes, and I hope that we can work together later on in the future.
And I haven't talked to Shane at all, so I have no idea where his head's at, or no idea what he's thinking, and I think everybody thinks he's kind of nobody knows where his head's at.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm kind of in the same boat.
Mm-hmm.
So I need to talk to him more, but it's gonna depend on what he does. It's gonna depend on everybody else, but I don't really see going up right now. And if you do, if I do end up in that position,
then I know it's just
I will tell
you were forced to make that
I won't
choice.
Pull the rug out from under you. I'll give you a heads up, and
I like that.
I don't think anybody wants to send you home.
I feel kind of confident. Not confident. That's terrible to say. I would feel alright being the pawn because I don't feel like I would get a lot of votes.
I don't think anybody would vote for you. I think it'd kind of be like an Olivia situation, but like I would feel so bad doing this, but I'm kind of thinking of Olivia because she's the person that I've talked to the absolute least.
Okay.
And I would hate to do
2 times in a row.
Like,
God damn it.
I don't know how much you like watch the reality TV games, but like,
oh yeah, I watch a ton of them.
Once you're the pawn, it's so easy to get stuck being the pawn every week, and I would really hate to do that to her, but like,
it's looking that way. But also,
I was saying because I'm worried about the poison chain, just because, like, it's gonna become, because you have to pick one person to save, which already uproots a lot of trust, and at this early in the game, I don't know what good that's gonna do.
Yeah.
Just because I'm like, it doesn't seem like anybody has like one person that they need out.
No.
And it doesn't seem like there's anybody that's like, I don't know. And then we're just gonna become on like pointing fingers of like, I save this person, I save this person. Which like might work for the better for her. I don't know. I want
maybe that's her intention of playing
I
it
guess
early
so.
is to create that clear divide.
Yeah. Does she use it like when she gets voted out, or is it like she has to do it before she?
She has to do it while she's not nominated.
Yeah.
Oh, so if she wanted to use it, she would go and say now she wants to use it.
Well, and even when she uses it, it's a double elimination. It's not.
So like directly
it takes
after
the place.
this round, we go straight into the.
So just like a little question, since I'm immune, am I immune to the daisy chain or no? Damn!
No, everyone's vulnerable.
Damn.
I'm like, what a good time to get the immunity.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, because people were saying how you didn't want to be here. He like was just like the.
Yeah.
It was just how rumors start, especially when Nick was campaigning of like.
Oh, yeah.
I shouldn't go home.
Yeah.
This is why.
Yeah.
And he heard that you were the other choice, and he was like.
Yeah.
Throwing that out there.
Yeah.
So
It's not that I
you.
don't want to be here. I wouldn't have filled out Taylor's form if I didn't want to be here. Like that's.
No, yeah.
A little
obviously,
silly.
Yeah.
But no, it was just at this point of like, oh wow, I'm really underprepared,
Yeah.
and there are definitely people here who seem to want to be here more than I do, and so why have them be sent home when it could just be me? But.
Yeah. I mean, personally, I think that you have the smarts to do it. Like, do you have the ability?
Thanks. That's so nice.
I mean, because I've seen
I think
you
you do
work hard
too.
before.
Yeah.
And so that's kind of what I just wanted to kind of gauge where you were, because I didn't necessarily believe that like you didn't want to be here, but I just wanted to.
Yeah. No, it's not that I didn't want to be here. It's just I don't think I have as much skin in the game,
Okay.
if you will.
Yeah. No, and I mean like that's a big motivator for people.
Yeah. And I'm also like, I don't know, like I'm taking it seriously, but it's not like the end of the world.
Yeah.
Like I know Brady was like apologizing profusely, and I was like, it's okay, like play the game.
Yeah.
Someone's
Yeah,
backyard.
Yeah.
So I pulled her because I feel like of the power 3 people, she was the one that if I get thrown up there by anyone, it would probably be her.
Yeah.
I feel pretty confident in Shane that I wouldn't be as 2 people. And the reason I like needed to pull her is because like if he doesn't pick me, then that dwindles down the pot of people who she can pick.
Can I pick your brain?
Yeah.
Confidentiality.
Yes.
Is there one person you think is playing the game harder than other people?
That like might be kind of
on
like
currently.
not like anybody, not just Greenhouse, not like just
Like all 13 people left.
Oh. I don't know, Brennan Alley maybe.
That's
because that daisy chain thing
If
has me
we-
fucking
if we-
scared.
It's
a little too low.
That daisy chain has me scared. Sorry, I mean it's not
No, you're good.
Yeah.
If we can find a way
Together.
to spread the seed, if we can do that without it being tracked back to us 3, poison's gone.
Because Nick didn't use it. Nick had one, didn't he? He
Yes,
used it.
He's out.
Yeah, Nick, right.
And
So he
she's
can't use
gonna
that.
use it, but if she gets nominated, I don't think she can use it.
And then it's gone, and no one has to worry about it.
So just keep it in mind. Just keep it in mind.
So I can pull Kat and see how she's feeling about maybe getting Allie up there. I don't
But
think
she's
I'm-
too low.
She's too low. Yeah.
Oh shoot. Okay. Well then,
Shane.
I'll pull Shane because I
Gabrielle
feel like
is
they're
friends
cool.
with Allie.
I feel like
Yeah. I
Allie
wouldn't
and Allie
approach.
are best friends. They
I
played
wouldn't
the
approach
game
Gabrielle.
before. They played together in the game before.
Yeah. Yeah. She
Okay,
will
so
not
that's
put
a
Allie
no
up.
go.
They
Yeah.
were like ride or dies.
She'll.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, so,
no,
um,
I'm gonna be honest with you. She was one of the names. You were one of the names.
No, but I respect that move. I was telling everyone, I'm like, I'm mad Shakira. I would have done the same thing. Like, that was a smart move on her part, so she didn't shoot anyone. Like, mess up any other things she had started.
Yeah.
So yeah, no, that was
Gabrielle
fun.
definitely said your name. She was like,
And she was coming up to me being like, okay,
spread Allie's name around, but not to Gabrielle.
We'll make sure the people we spread to don't get it to her either.
Okay.
Perfect. And
Okay.
I think all of us should separately, like, over a chunk of time, go to Shane.
Yes. So wait, who are y'all gonna work on? Cause
I need to go talk to Shane. I haven't talked to him yet. So
I haven't talked to, honestly, any of the boys.
Okay.
I'll go talk to Shane.
Okay.
I'll see y'all.
I'll just work.
I talked to all of them. I talked to Shane one-on-one, and he was just basically like, I want to start finding real allies, because we need to like find a group
Yeah.
if we're gonna get far.
Yeah.
So, I mean, we could go to him and approach him with a group if you want.
If that's what you said his motivation is, and I see him with
He
holding
definitely
that-
he wants to find loyalty this round.
Okay. Yeah, that's a good.
Or do you want to just try and ride it out and fake it until he doesn't?
I mean,
have
like we've
power?
talked before, but like nothing extensively.
Yeah.
And if he's definitively like looking for loyalties,
Mm-hmm.
I want to go assure him that.
Okay.
You know.
I would just at least assure him it. Oh my god, my stomach. I would just at least assure him that, and even if we decide not to roll with that, then we can do our own thing.
Okay.
I think my closest ally is Zach. I do trust Shane. He just seems a little flippy floppy. I think Zach might be a little more impressionable. I think Shane has more of a strategic working mind, which is going to get me in trouble later on. So I want to work with him for that now. Get by on that, act like we have a group, and then assess once we get to jury. I want to force that poison daisy chain. I was the one that claimed the seed last round, so that's why there's one chip in the box. I want it out before it gets too low of numbers, and that way I have better odds of staying, because people aren't going to want to save people like Bryn, or Allie, or even Jack maybe. I think I have a better chance of staying over those three. So I want to flush the poison, that's my plan right now. And I want to get a real group going. Based on Greenhouse Pass, it's groups of 4. So I might do that. I don't know, I'm just working on my one-on-one connections, because that's just going to carry me to the end.
I also want to talk to Kat just to see who she's planning on. Maybe she'll be like pay back
Exactly.
or something. You
Honestly,
know?
I would tell her that. Say like, I would appreciate it if you would give me a banked vote since I gave you one.
Yeah.
If you want
I don't
one.
want to hold it over her head though, and I don't. If I get it, I get it. If I don't, I don't.
Just tell her if she doesn't want to piss anyone off that you could take it.
True.
Mhm.
Okay. Yeah. If I'm not nominated.
Yeah, I don't think you will be.
Okay. Well,
And honestly, if Abrielle is gonna nominate you, I would say be ballsy enough to tell Shane to nominate you, so that way you at least get a seed if you're gonna be up either way.
True.
So.
True.
And then that way, I really don't think she's gonna nominate you. I'm just throwing out scenarios.
Yeah.
But
I feel pretty good. I feel like I'm in all the right places. I am worried about Abrielle for this challenge, but I don't think I need to be. But I think I will try to get a banked vote if I'm not nominated this round. That's kind of where I'm at.
Gotcha. Who are you closest to right now?
I would say Jack and Edmund. I'm pretty close to Shane. I'm getting there with. I really trust Brady. But from there, I'm kind of watching my back for everyone else.
Gotcha.
If you feel like you have no one to like choose, I don't mind being chosen for that.
Bank vote, okay.
Yeah, like I wouldn't take it anyway.
Okay.
So
That helps me a lot.
Not saying you should choose me or anything. It's just
Yeah.
like if you're struggling to find someone to choose,
Yeah.
I wouldn't care either way.
Well, that's my thing. Like, I don't, like, no one's really come up to me and talked to me about it. So,
Yeah.
like, you're the first one, so I might. If,
Yeah.
like, no one else is like, hey. Because I don't know, like, really what I'll do until, like, I'm in your position where, like, the noms are up.
Yeah.
And then people are scrambling.
Yeah. Some people that I had in mind, they also had in mind to put up. So it's like I can't block people if they're up. So then I would have to.
So we worked together with that.
If you need another person to block, can you block the immune person from voting? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
If you need another person too, I'll do it. I don't
If no
care.
one talks to me, it's gonna be off.
At the same time though, like that is only a win for me. It's not really a win for you if you give me one, so I get it if you don't. You know what I mean? Like it's a net positive for me for sure. For you it's like I hope that he comes back around.
Right, yeah.
Abrielle and Allie have played together before. They played together until the end, like until they both were out, and they're friends outside of the game.
You know what? I was up in the room with them, and it was just us three, and they were very much yeah.
They played multiple games together, so I think that is something we should maybe spread. But I don't want to be the one to spearhead it. You know, like I don't want to be the one to. None of us want to, right?
I feel like
None of-
just like all of us drop a little thing here and there, it wouldn't ever like come back to a specific person.
Especially if we all do it.
Yeah. And also,
The poison.
So if we
I
nominate
feel
her,
like if we can get Shane to nominate her.
we need to talk to him like ASAP.
She said she was trying to use it this round.
Exactly.
But if someone's nominated, can they use it?
No, if she gets,
we
well,
need to get
she can use it before she's nominated though. Like she doesn't have to wait until nomination.
But if she doesn't know it's coming,
If she
if
plays
it's a
it
blind
now,
side,
if she puts that in that box now, regardless if she's there or not, it's in.
Yeah.
But if
And that's what she said she was gonna do.
Like it might be in the box already. That's the thing.
Shakira said something about like being scared about Abrielle. And so I told them like a heads up I might use the poison daisy chain in round 3 because I feel like that's a good round to use it in.
You said that?
Yes.
Okay, gotcha.
But I heard that they were talking about that and telling other people, even though I was like, hey, I might use this and I'm telling you to give you an advantage.
Yes.
Yeah. But I can play it now. You knowing that I'm gonna play it this round.
How
It's
do
an
you
advantage.
feel about that? Like you're playing.
I'm using this round to hold alliances.
Okay.
And I want people that I can trust.
The only thing is the person who picks first in the daisy chain is the one that goes home.
Right.
So whoever goes home needs to be on good enough terms to pick one of us so we can do the daisy chain. And they think I'm going to do it round 3. So since they're spreading it around, telling everyone that I'm going to do it, Shakira and Bren. I've noticed Shakira is playing the game, and that is someone that we might want to be wary of.
If you guys win next week, like, am I good?
For the next couple of weeks, we're cool.
Right.
I just have to know if you're going to put me up or not.
If you put it in, I'm not.
Okay.
Yeah.
You won't put me up?
No, not if you put it in.
We're good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I can promise you if the next time I win, like a flower power, like I will not nominate you. I can promise that for sure.
And, like, I think to make it, like, more available for you, like, if you want to do, like, a deal where it's, like, top 9 or something.
Sure.
Because I don't want to, like, chain you. And I hope me, like, saying that proves to you, like, how much I'm willing to do this.
Yeah, absolutely.
But it's definitely something to do
Yeah.
as well.
No, I definitely trust you. Like, what? There's 13 people left. I'm done with saying 9, and like once 9 comes up, then we talk again and
Absolutely.
say like, you want to go further? You know.
I just
These are low stake rounds in my opinion,
Mhm.
and like truly nobody's gonna get hurt by who you say. I would probably stick to people that were already nominated just to keep it as safe as possible, which would be Olivia and Bryn. Though I feel like Bryn is easy, but like I'm still working with her. I voted to keep her, you know, and I know Olivia does have a lot of seeds, but like I trusted her enough to like tell her that she probably shouldn't use her seeds.
Gotcha.
I don't know. Okay.
He is spreading that she has the chain and she wants to use it soon. Has that made it to you?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
And she said in a room full of people, the only person I don't want to know is Thomas.
Can you hold on 1 second?
Yeah. I feel like it's me. And I pulled her for a chat. I do feel like I won't get many votes. Or maybe I will because people see me as a threat because I've heard that too. I've heard someone tell me like, oh, Shakira's a threat, this, that, whatever. And I'm like, what the hell have I done?
No, Ariel just said that she hasn't really talked to you.
Yeah, I know. And I pulled it for a chat. I tried, but it's like it was a last ditch
Exactly.
effort.
Exactly. Well, very interesting about Miss Allie.
You don't like her?
I mean, not that if she's trying to tell everybody but me. Absolutely not.
No, she was like, I don't know if you noticed it when you walked in the room up there when we were eating, she tucked away her card because she didn't want you to know that we were talking about it. I'm like, what the hell has Thomas done for her to not
But I
trust you?
I feel like enough people trust me to choose me somewhere along the daisy chain.
Yeah, hopefully.
Like, we know ahead of time that it's happening and we get like 5 minutes to discuss. And like, I'll choose you and you will choose me.
Yeah,
you know what
absolutely,
I mean? Like,
for sure.
That's
and
drama.
I also want to make it known that we were sitting here talking about, people were talking about the pre-existing relationship between Abriel and Allie. And I don't know how many people know that we go to school together and that we're like literally about to live together next year. But maybe like, let's keep that on the low.
I'm trying, Yeah.
Okay, cool.
I'm like talking you up, but not in that like, we're
like,
ride or die.
bestie.
Yeah.
Okay.
Allie places her poison seed in the box.
So the thing is I told, as a warning, to Shakira, and Bren, told them, hey, I'm going to use it the 3rd round, and I'm just letting you know that to prove a loyalty for right now, to prove that you can trust me. I'm not trying to make everyone trust me, but like, I just am trying to see, like, test loyalties without being too loyal to anyone because it's early in the game.
That's true.
And she goes around telling everyone that I'm going to use it the 3rd round.
Yeah.
So why not get it out of the way now?
Yeah.
I'm just saying, if Shakira's up, like, she is a very smart player and dangerous.
Are you talking about wanting to get her out?
Like, just make sure that you're finding someone who will save you.
Yeah.
And
Who are you passing it to first?
I don't get to choose who it
Oh, you
passes
don't
to
choose?
first.
Oh,
the
it's
person
whoever's
who
banished.
leaves. So that's,
but if it's
or if it's anyone.
That's true.
I mean, just,
I'll feel
I
it
just
out.
want to make sure that it doesn't fall back on me and I don't go.
I'm sure you won't.
Okay, yeah, but I just need to make sure that someone's gonna help me
Yeah.
out too.
Do you want to make a deal where when it's used, if either of us save each other? If you don't have to, I just didn't want
avoid getting put on the block by Shane, I told Shane that
Oh,
I'd
you
make
would.
sure he would be saved first.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
For my own
You're good.
game.
No, I get it.
But if you start talking around to people and be like, hey, or maybe don't talk around
It's
yet.
good. I think I've made enough friendships where I think I'll be solid. You know, like I feel like I have people I trust.
But I'm really just trying to get to know everyone. Like, I don't have any like alliances.
No,
It's just like I have loose loyalties.
I have people that I'm like loyal to, but then it's not.
Yeah, and I'm just scared because I haven't gotten to talk to you yet.
No,
Like,
yeah,
And I just don't want it to be a situation where everyone.
3rd round when we're both there. Let's talk more.
Yeah.
I'll see you in the 3rd round.
See you in the 3rd round.
Yes.
Jack asks Rogue if the two can make a deal to save each other at the Poison Daisy chain.
So if it were played, it would be played. And the person eliminated would start it off. They would give it to someone. The next person would give it to someone else. And basically it gets passed around until one person is left. Whoever's left and never gets it from someone else is sent home. So it's pretty much, what I'm trying to make is a guarantee that, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If not, it's good.
I'm down to go for it, but I feel like things could change. Yeah.
Are you talking about like later on in the round or later on?
No, later on in the game.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
No,
I'm down
for sure.
to be like for now.
I know for a fact it's being used.
No, me too.
Yeah, oh, you know for
Yeah.
sure, yeah.
But
I'm just guaranteeing outside of regular elimination, neither of us get wronged. But, like, yeah.
Yeah. I am good.
You're good?
Yeah.
We're good? Okay.
Yeah. Just, Poison Daisy chain is.
It is. Allie dropped her thing.
I think so.
Really?
That's what that was. But I walked away because I didn't want her to think that I was going to tell you. So.
Oh my god. You know what? The earlier it gets flushed, the better.
Yep.
Because the odds are in our favor.
But also, you didn't hear that from me. You just saw them
I
walking in
promise
there.
I won't say anything. Now let's split up before people see us too much, and then Allie's gonna catch up.
I would really hate to do it. I think I have to put up Olivia. I really hate it, but I don't think she'd go home.
What you want?
And I'm not gunning after anybody. I really just need to put someone up. And people that I haven't talked to, well, Bren and I.
Did y'all kiki about? Because I
We
just
kikied
talked.
a little bit.
I talked to Bryn just now, and it's she kind of cleared up. She's not I want to go home, but she did say she was But we are like playing a game in the backyard.
Yeah.
Like, people are kind of taking this too seriously.
I'm not.
I understand that, like,
Yeah,
we're
no.
just here to, like, kick you.
I'm not
But
threatened.
also, yeah.
I'm not threatened by her, but like, I think that people have like mixed feelings about her after last round. And if I put her up and she goes home because I put her up, I'm gonna feel like shit about it. Because she kind of helped me out a little bit that last
I will
round.
say, I mean, like, we
but
had, like,
I've
a good
talked to Olivia like maybe one time.
Really?
So.
I would go because I tell you this,
kinda
that
the
like
same
if
thing.
Olivia was put up for nomination, with how she and I have kind of like talked, I'd probably like be talking to her and looking to move to protect her.
Okay.
So like if you want to use your nomination somewhere else or like, because I'd like to be able to save like, because I have a few seeds.
I know you do.
And I'd like to, because
I mean,
I'm
if
gonna tell
you,
you this because
if you
I
have
do
to
trust
take,
you.
If you
I
have to
think
uproot my nomination, do I have to put a replacement?
No, I don't think so. But here's my thing.
I don't want you to have to use it.
It's that I think Brady is really strong, and Brady is the person that like out of all people
Brady
here,
got immunity.
I know, but that's what I'm like.
Oh.
I don't want to have to like. I want to be able to use like Venus flytrap.
Yes, I see. I see where you're
For
going.
that for
Okay.
him, and I don't want to have to use that for them.
And
I just
my
like,
other options.
because it also sounds like Bryn doesn't have a ton of like super close allies.
Well, that's why I'm not threatened by her.
If she were to
but
go
I can't
up,
put her up. It would have my shame. I can't put her up. For maybe later on,
Yeah.
I would do it, but this round 2,
Yeah.
after the conversations I had with her last
Yeah.
round,
Okay.
it would be detrimental to me.
I got you.
Even though we're in round 2, I still kind of have the mentality of like who's talked to me, who's put in an effort, who hasn't.
Yeah.
And like the main people who have barely talked to me are Olivia and Shakira.
Yeah. Okay.
And like,
Yeah.
even though I don't have like super solidified like
I mean, but it gets to that
100%
point. That's the game. You do
alliances,
have to end
it's
up
like
just picking
I'm
somebody.
talking to people,
Yeah.
and like even though I don't know for sure where it's gonna go, at least we're talking, and it's a
Mhm.
potential. But like
Okay.
I wasn't really talking to them. I would feel so bad putting up Olivia, but she's not gonna go home.
That's true.
And I think, I mean, you kind of heard my gist.
Yeah.
Thoughts?
I mean, like, I trust Shakira more than Olivia. I do know Olivia does have more seeds than Shakira. And I know Zach and Olivia are working together, so of course he's
I'm
not
not
going to say.
worried about putting her up because if she really wants to, if someone uses uproot on my nomination, do I have to replace?
No replacement for the first half of the game.
Well,
Until
I
single
mean,
digits.
that would be very nice.
Yeah.
I mean, I might talk to her and be like, hey,
And
I
that-
will
that
literally,
throws out seeds,
I
too.
will literally give you a seed.
Yes.
Like, here's one of my own seeds, so you don't have to use all of your
Right.
own.
Right.
Buy an uproot, take yourself off, so I'm out of this.
Yeah. That's smart too. And it uses her seeds.
Abrielle and Shane still need to meet one more time before they name their nominations. And then we move into an auction where the players prepare for the Poison Chain double banishment. See you next time on The Greenhouse Season 3.